I love monster movies. Find a good one, watch it really late at night, and see if you don't stay up all night jumping at every little sound you hear. I also love adventure games like Snatcher, Monkey Island, and Princess Tomato in the Salad Kingdom, so I was pretty excited to play a game that combines those two things. Let's take a look at Uninvited on the NES. Look familiar? If you played Shadowgate or Déjà, you're probably familiar with Uninvited. There's not a whole lot new here, even though Uninvited was the last of the MacVenture series of games to be published on the NES back in 1991, and the only one not to see a spin-off or a sequel on later platforms. You begin by crashing your car because a shadowy figure walked in front of you, and your sister, of course with the best of intentions, leaves you and your unconscious self in the car, now with a ruptured gas tank, to go seek help in the local creepy mansion. After escaping the car and, of course, not willing to wait for a State Farm agent to assist you, you root through the mansion's mailbox and break in to look for your sister, not aware of the power struggle between student and master that has consumed all the lives in the mansion. Without a living soul to help you, your only company is the dead. In standard point-and-click adventure game style, you'll look for keys and other items to solve puzzles to gain access to new areas, all while avoiding the undead residents of this haunted estate. If you've played Shadowgate or Déjà, you probably know what to expect here in Uninvited, a lot of ways to die. Chances are likely that anything can and will kill you, from snakes, dogs, zombies, ghosts, eating fruit, and some giant spiders, you know, the common stuff. Like the other two games in the MacVenture series, you'll be tempted to pick up everything you can and crowd your not that appealing interface with useless junk just because you aren't always 100% sure what an item can be used for. Some puzzles make sense, such as using the creatively named No Ghost on a Southern Belle skeleton. Ugh, she's got a case of the vapors, something awful, I'd say. Gross. Other puzzles are not so easy. There's a little red demon with a key that you need that dances around to an awesome soundtrack. The text says he's probably hungry, so you can try to put some food on the plate for him, but it won't work. So what do you need to do? Well, at first I thought you needed to give him the fruit you gave the blue ghost in another part of the game, or maybe fruit from a fruit bowl, but no. You need to get some better food. You need to get him a cookie because red demons love cookies. Where do you find the cookie? Inside a laboratory safe with an annoying combination. Once you open the safe, you'll find a cookie jar. You can't open the cookie jar and you can't smash it either. How do you get the cookie out of the cookie jar? You'll need an axe of all things. Where can you find the axe? In a stairwell that leads to a jail cell that will lock behind you. You bring the axe back to the cookie jar and use it, smashing the jar and breaking your axe. You take the cookie, go back to the game room, and finally, the little guy eats it and leaves you the key. Why was the cookie, of all things, inside the safe? Absolutely no idea, but expect several of these run around and use odd item types of situations. There's this one here of throwing the spider at the ghost. Why is the ghost afraid of spiders? I don't know. If you don't throw a spider at him, he will cover you in acid. Ugh. Like I said, some of the puzzles are simple and logical. Other times they're a decent bit of trial and error of using an item on a different thing or using an item on another item to use it on a different thing, and it can get a little annoying. Uninvited is atmospheric, for sure. This old house does feel haunted. Rooms around the estate just feel like something might pop out and get you at any time. And while it's not as difficult as Shadowgate, and Uninvited is a lot shorter, it's still a fun game. Some of the puzzles can be really frustrating, and you might have hours and hours of trying to figure out what to do, like unlocking the safe, but that's also part of the appeal, is in the challenge. If you know what you're doing, you'll breeze through Uninvited pretty quickly, but those who have yet to play it might spend a few hours throwing every item in a crowded inventory at ghosts and zombies until something works. While I still like Déjà as my favorite of the bunch, Uninvited is worth picking up just to run through it.